Hey guys, Foxastrology here, doing a little bit of tarot to do the weekly reading for you guys. Let's just see what's coming up for this week for you. So, I'm going to reverse some cards. Let's see. Any messages for you guys that are watching about this coming week? Maybe about the Monday that's already passed. Anything that's going on. Some guidance just to help. Okay, so the world of truth, I definitely see this as a very positive card. I think in comparison with the world of shadows, this card really, I think, is a positive indication of something happening for you this week that really helps you to see a clear vision, an idea or a concept that is going to kind of light the path. In the Rider-Waite Tarot, this card is usually the card called the Star, which I would say, you can see the star right there. But I think this card for this week really just talks about kind of like a light at the end of the tunnel, a guide or a guiding entity that wants to help you, accomplish some goals. It does generally also talk about decision that you might need to make coming out positively. Almost like, not necessarily like you can't fail at all, but so much that this is kind of good luck. It's talking about some events coming your way that I think the mindset of going out there and just feeling like, whatever comes my way, the obstacles or whatever, the challenges, it's where I'm supposed to be. It's where I'm supposed to be. It's what I'm supposed to be doing. It's the work I need to get done, and it will take me where I need to go, and trusting and having faith in that. And, faith in this star kind of guiding you in the right direction. Now, for the Endura to come out, but in this case it's reversed, I would say this is a sticky kind of situation. Maybe the challenge here is, in order to surrender and accept that, everywhere that you could be, every choice that you could make, every situation you could find yourself in is taking you to the right place, is this struggle to let go of maybe some old beliefs about maybe some stuff that's happened to you, because when this card is upright, it talks about kind of like this surrendering moment, kind of peacefully accepting a transition. And so with it reversed, I think it's saying like, in order to kind of experience this good luck feeling, to open yourself up to all of this, you're going to need to get over this little kind of sticky memories, sticky traumas, sticky kind of ideas about, like, well, I feel like the risk in my situation is really just terrifying. The risk, maybe this is in a relationship, maybe this is in a job, maybe this is in a what would you call it, a like you need to move, maybe choosing a new home, maybe like I said, like some kind of a relationship issue, maybe leaving a partner, maybe taking a risk and doubling down on your partner. These sticky situations where you're like, no, I don't want to let go of this yet. I'm not ready to go. I'm not ready to allow this to pass out of my life. And this is what is really going to prevent you from really understanding, wherever I'm meant to be, it's where I am right now. It's, what I have is what I'm able to do all of this with. So obviously I have it for a reason, For the Lord of Love to be reversed, yeah, I see this as a loss of passion. Maybe it's reminding you, like, and I'm really, like, I've been working on this new series. I've been writing it all out because I've been realizing writing it all out has really helped me organize my thoughts. But I've been writing this new series, and it's interesting to see these cards come out for you guys because it's really something I'm really passionate about. Is when you lose this self-love, when you lose this compassion for yourself, you lose the ability to connect with others. You lose a sense of direction. You can become like directionless. You can also, hang on, let me see what it says in the book. There's one word that I kind of liked. Yeah, self-pity. So it's this thing of, and I honestly think pity in any direction, whether it's to other people or towards yourself, is just really destructive. Pity that, like, I'm just this bad person. This other person got handed a bad deal. Oh, pity them. And, it reinforces this idea that you're not worthy, that you've made too many mistakes, or your situation is just a bad situation and it will never change, and you've just been you've been dealt a bad hand. And I think, funny enough, working in reverse here, this self-pity, this issue with self-love, with generosity toward yourself, with giving yourself what you want, you lose your passion, you lose your ability to really see the potential both in yourself and both in others and in situations. And when you hang on to these traumas that have happened to you in the past, these memories of the way that things were, when you don't allow yourself to enter into new situations because you're still hanging on to something that you really believe should stick with you a little bit longer, you don't quite feel like you've gotten what you could out of it. And so you hang on to these situations that you're in, maybe hanging on to people that you're in relationships with, when it really is time to let go, and allowing yourself to be guided, allowing yourself to see how the situations that you come in, or the situations that you fear coming into, are really, it's where you're supposed to be. Otherwise you wouldn't be there. It's this concept I hear sometimes of it is, like, just simply acknowledging that where you are right now is where you are, accepting that that's where you are, becoming aware of your current situation, being realistic with yourself, about, whether or not you made mistakes. That doesn't matter. The point is where you are, not worrying about blame, not worrying about whose fault it is, or how bad the situation is, and focusing on like if this is really bad or really, really bad. Like, it doesn't matter. Just look at where you are, accept where you are, and when you know where you are, you can start beginning to respond to your situation, just where you are. Not worrying about the past, not getting caught up in predictions or preconceptions about, the risk that you could involve in getting caught up in fear, getting caught up in, memories, thinking that you can tell what's going to happen because something happened to you in the past. It's right now that matters. It's not the past anymore. And learning to give yourself love. So I feel like this is a really big challenge this week, to take a look at, areas in your life where you aren't giving yourself love. Areas in your life where you've lost a sense of compassion, you've lost a sense of direction. It's made you prone to feeling really scattered, really kind of confused, really feeling aimless, maybe feeling even a lack of motivation, a lack of passion. That's what this card, I feel, is really calling out for you. So hope this helps you this week. Recognizing that maybe it's time to let go of something, maybe it's time to start a path of self-love, of generosity towards yourself and towards others, finding your convictions, finding what makes you move forward, and acting on those convictions so that you can become open to being where you are right now, accepting that and allowing yourself to continue to move forward into the next moment, taking advantage of the opportunities as they come to you, not getting caught up in, too much in the past or too much in the future, but sorry about that. But knowing, just seeking out where you feel you can be helpful, seeking out what you think may need to be done and doing it. So hope that helps you guys this week. I'll be wrapping up on a few clients, some work I have not finished yet, and I think coming through this week will be either my next series on the 12 houses, and I'm also looking at starting a new series, but I haven't quite wrapped it up yet, so I'm not going to introduce it yet. So I'm also looking at, once I finish these client works, to post another celebrity natal chart, which I'm really happy to do. It's been a while since I got the last one out. I'm hopefully also getting my laptop back this week, because man, it's been brutal. I had it for like 3 weeks. I did a bunch of really fun projects on it with music, and it crashed on me. And not just like, it needed a new Wi-Fi antenna, like the whole thing just dumped. And I've been waiting for like weeks now, because the parts take forever to get in the mail, and I've just been like, no, I need to create. So hopefully, some things wrap up this week. I'm feeling these cards especially, it's a challenge to love yourself, to let go of things that are really meaningful to you and that you feel really attached to. But sometimes we're called to, different things. We're called to different things sometimes. But anyways, you guys have a good week, and I will see you soon. If you like what you're watching, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, click the bell if you want to get notified when I upload new videos, and I'll see you later. Peace.